Hello and welcome to the Indigo Minute podcast. I am Maxim. I'll be your guide through this journey into our imagination. So let's begin by getting comfortable in a seated position and getting ourselves into a rhythmic, balanced breath, breathing in and out as we feel ourselves deeply rooted into the present moment. With our eyes closed, we begin to take a look around in our imagination, and in front of us, we begin to see a door appear. On this door, as you take a closer look, is an image of a throne and a crown. There's a little picture of a throne with a circular crown above it, sort of floating above the throne. And as you open the door and walk through, you'll find yourself in a very interesting place. What you see in front of you is a circular, open field, and around it is this tree line of lush green trees. And in the center is this golden pyramid made of solid gold, and it's stacked with the steps like going in squares, basically stacked on top of each other, like the pyramid in Chichen Itza in Mexico, if you can visualize that. But this one is made of gold, and at the very top of it, which is just reaching the top of the tree lines, is a flat surface, and there is a throne made of gold, just like the pyramid itself, and there's a small childlike figure sitting on this throne atop of the pyramid. So there's a feeling of curiosity that begins to circulate within your consciousness as you are curious who this figure at the top of the pyramid is. And just as you think that, you look up and see that this child begins to stand up from the throne and fly down to greet you. And the child is wearing a red cape and is wearing a gold crown. And as the child appears in front of you and lands in front of you, the child says, "Hello, welcome, do you want to play?" And with a smile on your face, you kind of take a knee and look at this child and recognize that this looks like a child version of you when you were a child. It's like looking at a mirror of yourself, of your small self when you were a child. And you say, "Yeah, I do want to play. What kind of game do you want to play?" And the child, with great excitement, starts to jump up and down and extends their hand for you to take them by the hand. And as you do, you begin to feel this energy within you, making you feel light as a feather. As the child begins to pull your hand, you both begin to fly up over the pyramid and land on the platform which the throne is sitting atop of the pyramid. The platform is got plenty of space to walk around this throne, and as you land on this smooth gold surface, you take a look around and you can see that there's an infinite horizon in all direction, and what looks like a lot of different elements in all directions that you can't really make out what they are. And as you think that, the child says, "Don't worry, we're gonna explore, we're gonna We're gonna check it out and see I'll show you all the different places we can play in, but let's play this game first. And you say, okay, what do you want me to do? And the child says, please take a seat on the throne. Take a seat, take a seat, take a seat. And so you say, okay, if you insist, and you take a look at this throne, which is a very simple throne. It's got very little detail, but it's made of solid gold, and it's a very elegant, beautiful design. Very modern, contemporary design of this throne. Very minimalistic. And as you take a seat on it, you begin to feel a regal, royal energy moving through you. As you sit, the child approaches you and says, okay, let's play a game. We're gonna create some fun frequencies. Are you ready? And you say, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to create some fun frequencies. And the child says, okay, great, okay. The first one we're gonna create is the frequency called playful. Playful. Do you remember a time when you were playful? Can you remember a time you were playful? And think about it and imagine it. And as the child asks that question, you think to yourself, and in a silent moment, allow yourself to imagine a memory, a time when you felt playful. What were you doing? What did you see? What did you hear? What did you feel? Was there anything you could taste in that moment? And allow this memory of playfulness, of a time where you played, where you felt playful, to come into your mind's eye. And take a deep breath in. And blow it out. And as these images and feelings of your playfulness begin to appear, not only are you beginning to imagine those scenes of playfulness which you were part of, where you played, but you could also feel the playfulness energy within you. You can feel the playful energy bubbling up within your body, within your mind, and you feel yourself being very playful, very, very, very playful. Like you want to play. And the child says, okay, great, I can feel the playfulness coming from you. You did it, you created playful, you did it. Okay, now let's put that toy to the side, let's put that frequency to the side, and let's do another one, let's create another one. Do you remember a time when you felt excited, really, really excited, like you're so excited to do something, like you can't hold it in? Can you imagine that? Can you feel that? Can you remember a time you felt really, really excited? And as you think on it, you imagine a moment in time when you felt excited, when you really felt excited, when the energy of excitement caused you to move, caused you to act, caused you to take action on what you're excited about. And that excitement energy begins to flow through your body as the images of these exciting moments come flooding into your mind. And so you can imagine these images of excitement, and you can feel the excitement within you, like the excitement is bursting through your heart and through your entire body. And that causes this child to be really, really excited, really, really excited. Okay, great. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling excited too. Yay. I'm so excited. Now, can you feel playful again? Can you feel playful? And as this child says that, you start to go back to the frequency of playful, and the child says, notice how different playful feels from excited. Excited feels different from playful. They both feel slightly different. Try to feel playful. And as you feel the feeling of playful, you start to feel that flowing energy within you. And then you go back to the feeling of excitement, and you notice how different that feels from being playful. And the child says, okay, great. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. What's the third one? What's the third thing we're gonna create? What's the third frequency we're gonna create? And you think on it for a minute, and excited, playful, and happy. Excited, playful, and happy. And the child says, happy, that's a great one. Can you imagine a time when you felt really happy? When you felt like just happy about where you are and what you're doing? And you start to imagine a time when you felt happy and you felt good about yourself and good about what you're doing. And so you start to imagine and feel the feeling of happy, and you start to imagine a time when you were happy. And the child says, wow, you're really, really happy right now. You're really happy. Now, can you feel happy? And then can you switch from feeling happy to feeling excited? And see how different those two feel? We're just playing right now. We're just playing. And as the child says that, you start to move between the feeling and frequency of happy and roll that around within your consciousness. And then you move into the feeling of excited and feel how slightly different excited feels from happy. And now the child says, wow, okay, now this is the fun part. Let's connect them all. Let's make a triangle. Let's make a triangle with all three of these frequencies. At the top of the triangle, we're going to have playful. Can you see that? Playful. And at the bottom left of the triangle, we're going to have the feeling of excited. Excited. And at the bottom right of the triangle, we're going to have the feeling and frequency of happy. And if we connect all the points of the triangle, we're going to have happy connect to excited, and we're going to have happy connect to playful. And then we're going to have excited connect to happy, and excited connect to playful. And then we're going to connect the playful energy to the excited energy, and the playful energy to the happy energy. And as you can see, all of them begin to weave together, and you begin to visualize this triangle in your mind's eye as all the frequencies begin to weave together like threads weaving together, creating a tapestry, in filling in this triangle, creating a platform, a frequency that you can stand on, a frequency that you can wear. And the child looks at this triangle of happy, excited, and playful and says, wow, what a cool thing you created with me. Let's give it a spin. And as you see the triangle, you notice that it starts to spin as soon as the child says that, and it creates a expansion of this energy as it spins clockwise, weaving the frequencies even further. And you can feel how happy, playful, and excited you are. And happy, playful, excited begins to feel like one frequency, all supporting each other, each point of the triangle supporting each other point. Happy is supported by an excited and playful energy. You're playful and excited, so you feel happy. And you're feeling excited because you're happy and you're playful. And you're feeling playful because you're excited and happy, so you can play. And as the child explains this to you, they say also, you see, you can create a lot of things in your imagination that you can then use, so you can create a lot of things and play with them and use them in your play in your physical world. And you can install these things, and I'll show you how, into your aura, into your energy field. Do you want to do that now? And you say, yeah, of course I want to do that now. How do I install this into my energy field so I can always carry these feelings, these playful, excited, and happy feelings, this frequency that I so enjoy? Great, I'll show you. All you have to do is create this basic structure, a basic geometry, which at its basic building block is a triangle. You can do squares, you can do hexagons, you can even do icosahedrons, 3D shapes, whatever you are excited about. But the most simplest one is just a triangle. And when you create the shape and feel the feelings and weave the frequencies together, then all you have to do is say, give it a spin, and as the triangle continues to spin, and set the intention for the triangle to get installed in your energy field. We want to install it in 3 places at the same time. And you say, okay, what 3 places do we need to install this? Well, says the child, we need to install it in the mental body so that you can feel playful and excited and happy in your mind, in your thoughts. So let's do that now. And as soon as the child says that, he points out the layer in your energy field that's the mental body, and says, here, look, this is the, and points to your energy field, which is layered out around your physical body, and the mental body is the ring that's right closest to you. And the child says, okay, let's put it in there. And it says, but before we do that, let's duplicate it 2 times. And so all you have to do is say copy paste, and boom, you have 3 of these duplicate triangles in front of each other. The first one, put in your mental body, and as you just give that command, you'll see the triangle begin to move and integrate into the mental body, and it finds a space right in there, locks in, and clicks into place, and you can visualize it integrating with the entire mental body belief system. And the child says, great, you did perfect. You're a natural. I knew you could do it. And then the child says, okay, let's put it in the emotional body where you're feeling, so you could feel happy, so you could feel excited, and you can feel playful. Not just think it, but actually feel it in your heart. So you say, okay, and the child shows you that the emotional body is right outside the layer of the mental body, and the child says, okay, let's give it a try. You do it without my help this time. And so you say, okay, and you give the command for the triangle to spin and anchor into the emotional body. And as it does, it locks into place and starts to integrate with all the magnetics, all the feelings of the belief system, of your emotions, of happy, excited, and playful. And the child says, wow, you did a great job all by yourself. Congratulations. And you say, yeah, thank you. So now we do what's next. The child says, well, the physical body, of course. And we want to put it deep in your cellular structure, in your physical body, so that your body feels playful, your body feels excited and happy too. Because your body sometimes has a mind of its own. So we want to make sure that it's feeling just as happy and excited and playful as your mind and your feelings. So you say, okay, and this time the triangle begins to spin and anchors right in that physical body, in the heart, where you feel playful, excited, and happy. And as it anchors in the heart, in the physical body, you start to feel a burst of this excitement, a burst of this happiness, and a burst of this playfulness. And as it moves through you, you start to get really, really happy, really, really excited, really, really playful. And all three of your energy layers within the aura begin to synchronize. And you say, and you jump out of the throne seat and you jump up and start to jump into the sky, like with excitement. And you say, wow, this feels so great. I'm so happy I came here and did this and created this with you. Who are you? And the child says, I'm your inner child, of course. I'm your inner child. I'm you. I'm you. I'm your inner child. I'm always here within you, where I'm creating, I'm playing. Come, let me show you all the places we can play if you come back here again, or when you come back here again. And you say, okay, of course I will. Let's show me what else is in this realm of ours. And the child extends their hand, and you grab them by the hand, and the child starts to lift the other hand straight up, and you both fly up into the sky even higher, and you sort of fly up a good amount, and you pause right there in the air, sort of standing, floating in the air, and you look around and you see, and the child extends their hand, showing you in 360 degrees all the different areas within this inner realm of the inner child. And the child says, this is our playground. Look at all the places we can play. And you look and you can see there's a bunch of these hexagon type shapes, quadrants, regions basically, that are connected side by side like a honeycomb, and each hexagon has its own dynamic environment. And the child says, look at all these different playgrounds, and each one is different. You can do different things, you could create different things, you can learn different things in each one, and they're all so fun. And any one you want to play in, I'll play with you in any one of them, and I'll show you all the things we can do and all the things we can learn, and it's really, really fun and really exciting, and it makes me really happy to be here with you. And you say, wow, this is amazing. And the child says, come here, come on, let's fly over a few of them. I'll show you all the different possibilities. And then you both, and the child kind of pulls you by the hand, and sort of with the other hand extended forward, you fly over some of these hexagonal quadrants, and you can see there's all sorts of different environments. There's a water one, there's one that's all snow, there's one that's all crystals, there's one that's all forest, there's one that's all sand, and there's one that's all clouds and different one that's like flames and different color flames, and one that's like animals, and one that's bugs, and one that's, and there's so, and the child is just continuing to show you all these different quadrants to play in, and says, there's just so many, there's like infinite amounts, and I can even create quadrants, we can even create new ones, but there's so many that are already created, that I've created, that we can play in, that we can play in. And the child says, but not right now, because you need to go back to the physical world, and you need to integrate what we already created. You need a little bit of time for these frequencies to really take root in your energy system, and then once they do, come back again, and we'll explore. We'll explore and we'll play, and we'll be really happy, and we'll be really excited, and it'll be really fun. For now, I'm gonna take you back. I'm gonna take you back to the physical world, to the door to the physical world. Are you ready? And you say, yes, yeah, I'm ready. I'm so excited. I'm so happy to have reconnected with you and met you again. You've always played with me. Just sometimes you forget. But we're always playing. We're playing in our dreams. Sometimes we're playing in different dimensions. We're always still playing. It's okay if you forget from time to time in the physical world, because we play on so many other levels that we're always playing, you and me. And the child flies with you to the entrance of the door back to your imagination. You both land on the floor there in the circular clearing in front of the pyramid structure, and the child gives you a big hug and says, "Okay, I'll see you again soon. We'll play soon. Bye." And as the child flies back and waves to you from elevated floating height, like the child flies up and is sort of watching you and waving to you. The child looks excited to go and explore or create somewhere, and you, with a smile on your face, wave back and walk through that door back into the imagination. And as you do, you notice that you're back in your imagination, and the door behind you with the throne and the crown above it dissipates, and you still feel that frequency of playful, excited, and happy as you set the intention to come back into the physical body, into the physical mind, into the mind of your present moment, and breathe your eyes open and feel into the feelings of this geometric structure that you created and installed as a belief system, as a program in your conscious mind and your feelings and in your physical body of playful, excited, and happy. So enjoy feeling playful, excited, and happy, and come back and visit your inner child at any time within your imagination. Until next time, I wish you much love and many blessings. Peace be with you.